Welcome everyone, my name's XPGamer77. To everyone that is new to my channel, this is my creative builds world where I build lots of cool builds. And yes, this is a void world that was started completely from scratch. But before we get into the video, if you guys are new and wish to see more building content, then click the sub button. And if you enjoy this video and wish to see more, then hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell to stay notified. Before I get into the time-lapse of the build, I'd like to start off by sharing my block palette. The block palette I'm going for consists of just 3 blocks: stone, dark oak, and spruce. But it would look boring if I just used those 3. So I am going to use more than 3 to create gradients to give off shadows, show depth and different textures, and add more color to the build overall. I will also separate these blocks into their own groups. For example, for the stone group, I mix in blocks like andesite, gravel, cobblestone, tuff, and acacia wood, and in that order creates a cool gradient and makes different effects like shadows and added depth. These also have various textures which break up the build and doesn't make it look too flat. These blocks will make up the base and walls of the building. For the spruce group, I mainly use just spruce planks, but also throw in coarse dirt and the stripped spruce variants as well, just to give it texture. These blocks will make up the interior framing around the entrance, as well as the A-frame face of the roof. For the dark oak group, I mix in blocks like the stripped dark oak wood, mangrove wood, and dark oak planks. These blocks, mainly the stripped dark oak wood, mangrove wood along with the dark oak wood itself, will make up the support pillars and support beams of the building, while the dark oak planks will make up the entire roof portion of the building. Other blocks not mentioned that I will also use will be deep slate variants for the ceiling, moss blocks and mossy cobblestone to go along with the stone walls to add some green into the build and make it look overgrown in some parts. Now let's dive into the build. I start off every build I do with a simple stone blueprint. This way I know the exact size, shape, and dimensions of the build and I know where to start. I then immediately start building up the walls using blocks from my stone group, making sure I mix them in well. The support pillars come next, which consists of blocks from the dark oak group. Adding pillars to your build will really help with depth and define more of a shape. The support beams I do right after, which consist of the same blocks. After all of this is done, I go right to the roof before I start detailing the exterior. I start by adding what I call roof beams, which just gives it more depth and it helps break up the flatness in the roof. It also looks like they provide a lot of strength in holding up the roof. I then started filling in the roof with the help of World Edit. After the roof is all filled, I start adding some mini support beams out of stairs just to give the build more detail and make it look more supported. I then start the process of adding minor details to the build like trims, lighting, and foliage around the base of the build. After all the detail work is done, I start to add on the exterior pen for the horses to roam around. With the exterior all complete, I start the interior, which will really give the build its character. I won't go into detail on the interior, just so the video isn't too long and wordy. So, with that being said, enjoy a quick time-lapse of the interior build. So there we have it. The medieval horse stable is finished. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it and if you have any feedback for me. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up. It'll be much appreciated if you did. And if you guys are new, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future episodes, such like this one in the future. And hit that bell so you always stay notified. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.